Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what type of person your loved ones perceive you to be. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from today. So for pile number 1, we have the crystal blue Howlite and the card the Hermit. For pile number 2, we have golden cat's eye and we have the 4 of wands. And for pile number 3, we have Pyrite and the 2 of swords. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be a pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this blue Howlite crystal and the Hermit card, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what type of person your loved ones perceive you to be. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So with the Hermit card, some of you could be Virgos, but we'll see when we get more tarot cards. You don't have to resonate with that. You could be seen as somebody by your loved ones to be more of a lone wolf for some. You like your alone time, or you're at least comfortable with spending time alone. You don't necessarily come across as a person that's needy or clingy. You could be seen as somebody independent, and yeah, like when you're alone, you're not necessarily lonely. You enjoy your alone time, and maybe you're that type of person that likes to spend time by yourself sometimes, maybe once a week or like an hour every day, just to kind of reflect on your day, reflect on how you're feeling, meditate, kind of search for answers within. Some of you could be seen by your loved ones to be very innovative and creative, I'm hearing, where you have many amazing ideas. Okay? You could also be seen to be very wise and very introspective by those you love. You maybe are somebody that searches for answers within, finds your wisdom within, takes time away from the chaos of our busy lives to sit with your thoughts and understand how it is you're feeling, understand yourself, get to know yourself a lot better. You may be seen by your loved ones to be somebody very self-aware and wise and like a very good guide or mentor or advice giver. They may trust you with the advice you give and see you as very intelligent in some way. They may see you as somebody, like I said, meditation. Maybe some of you like to meditate, like to do yoga, like to do certain spiritual practices or self-care, spend time with yourself, take care of yourself. Some of you may be a little bit prone to overthinking, but can find peace through that chaos by quieting the mind. So let's go ahead and add all your cards and see what else shows up here for you. So, Spirit Guides of Pile, you already have a card. I feel like your loved ones know you very well because I didn't even really need to shuffle the deck much to get a card. They feel like they know you very well, like the back of their hand. We have the Knight of Swords. What type of person do their loved ones see them as for pile 1, please? We have the 4 of Cups. Interesting. What type of person do their loved ones see them as? Page of Wands. What type of person do their loved ones see them as? And the 9 of Cups. I heard traditional for some. We do have the Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So there's a lot of earth energies here. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's also some air sign energy. the mental energy, especially Gemini. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and some water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I more so feel earth sign energy and air sign energy from this pile. Though if you do not resonate with these signs, that is okay. I feel like your loved ones see you to be somebody that has this bright light. You have this glow within you and on the outside. You have a lot of light within your energy. You are very exciting to be around. You have a very dynamic personality, a very unique personality. Sometimes I think okay, what I'm seeing here is some of you have been on a healing journey, and sometimes, like, it's a very good thing that you love to find your own inner truth and go towards the path of self-discovery, finding out who it is you are, going on that hermit journey to heal yourself, find that inner wisdom and find that soul searching you've been looking for. But I feel like sometimes we can get very stuck in that feeling of like our past pain and holding on to it and healing in that and in that mindset of that past energy, of our past limitations, all of that. So I think for you, it's important to not get too stuck into that and to not like see, I'm almost getting to not like forget the joy around you, to not forget that you have people around you that support you, to not forget that you're not going through this life journey alone, that you have people around you, that when you're not feeling your best, you don't have to always find those answers within. You can have that support from those around you because they want to support you. But I think you're just someone so independent for some here that you've learned to do things on your own. You've learned that, like, yeah, I don't think you necessarily need anybody, my pile ones. And I think that's how your close loved ones view you. Like, you don't really need anyone. When you go through your own struggles, you can find the answers within. You can find clarity within when you really meditate on that answer and think about it or contemplate on it. But what I'm basically trying to say is do not forget the joy around you. Do not forget to find the gratitude around you. Do not forget to find the help around you. You know, when you're going through struggles or hard moments in your life, you have people around you that wish to support you, that want to support you, that want to be there for you, that want you to ask them for their advice. So that's what I'm basically saying for some. It's not for all, but for some that resonate with that. Your loved ones can see you as a very, very peaceful person. You're someone that loves peace. Maybe you're someone that loves to be out in nature, or nature really calms your mind, especially for those that may be prone to overthinking in this group. You are seen as somebody that is very humble and independent. You strive to achieve your biggest wishes, dreams, and goals. You're seen to be someone very passionate by your loved ones, passionate about your dreams, goals, and desires, and you want to achieve that. You're determined to achieve that. You run towards that with the Knight of Swords, and you don't let any fears or negative mindsets or limitations of the mind hold you back, because that is an illusion. Instead, you run towards that. You have an inner fire within you that doesn't burn out. And when you follow those passions, dreams, and desires, you can find that inner fulfillment in whatever you do. You can find the treasures of life in whatever you do. And I feel like maybe this has to do with your career, your studies, your finances, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So some of you may be seen as somebody that has big dreams and goals and wishes that you want to achieve within your career or your studies. You could be seen as somebody that has a mindset of achievement and a mindset of thinking big and reaching for your goals, your desires and dreams, and not not holding back, not letting our fears stop us, not letting how society conditions us to just conform to conform. Do you get what I mean? Like, you instead go against the grain and follow those dreams and desires, even if it seems like a really big dream. Even if it seems like that, you believe in yourself and you believe in that visionary quality that you have. Okay, that's how your loved ones perceive you. Your loved ones perceive you as somebody very fun to be around, very outgoing, very much like full of energy. But then some days you need your alone time to recharge. You need to recharge your battery. Because I feel like you're a very, very busy bee for some here. Some here are healing their confidence, healing their self-worth, healing their outlook on life, their mindset. And I feel like some here may easily be prone to boredom. So you need excitement in your life. You may not be the type of person that enjoys routines all the time. Sometimes routines can become a little bit boring. Doing the same thing every day and having that predictability can be a little bit boring for some of you. But I feel like some of you need a balance of that routine and freedom at the same time, because without routine, it just feels too chaotic. So I think it just depends on the person here. I think those you love, your family, your friends, your loved ones, they really treasure you as a person. They really see you as a very nurturing, kind person, very grounded and stable. And they believe in your ability to achieve your biggest dreams and desires. They believe in you and your vision. They're also really proud of you, your loved ones. So what type of person does their loved ones perceive them as? The Hermit, clarify the Hermit, please. We have the Sun card. Your mind is a very happy place to be in. Your loved ones love one-on-one time with you, love to get to spend time with you. It's always exciting to be around you. I mean, we have the Ace of Wands at the back of the deck. It's always exciting to be around you. It's always fun to be around you. You're just a very fun, happy-go-lucky person. And I feel like as you've been releasing, because 9 is a number of release. As you've been releasing past things that you're healing from, you're able to find the gratitude for life. You're able to find a more positive mindset. You're releasing any doubts or negativity from your mind, and you're completely going into each day with gratitude and with a positive mindset and with belief in yourself. Finding something to be joyful about every day. And that is how your loved ones are viewing you. They're seeing you as somebody that has like this very bubbly energy when you're around them. Some of you may be introverts, whereas some of you may be ambiverts, where like you sometimes need your alone time to recharge, but then when you're around people, you're very expressive and fun, and like for some of you, the life of the party, very exciting to be around. Okay, and I feel that some here are creative with the Sun, or have very creative ideas, creative mind. You think outside of the box. You could be seen as a very happy-go-lucky person in some way. And when you do things that make you happy, that happiness is contagious. They love one-on-one time with you. I think there's something very expressive about you as a person. They love when you get excited, when you're happy. It makes them happy. Your loved ones also see you as somebody that stands out, somebody that's a ray of sunshine, somebody they're so grateful to have around them. You're also seen as somebody very funny. You know how to make your loved ones laugh. When they're going through things of their own, you know how to get them out of that slump and get them to laugh, is what I want to say. Like a loved one of yours could be sad, could be really stressed from their day, could really be in their mind a lot, and you know how to make them laugh or at least smile with your contagious, beautiful energy. They view you to be very optimistic and yeah, just such a joy to be around. Knight of Swords, please. Please clarify Knight of Swords. We have the moon in the reverse. Am I keeping this reverse or upright? Okay, Spirit's showing me both meanings, so I'm going to read this like upright and reversed. So it's interesting that we have the sun and the moon here. Some loved ones of yours may feel as though you are sort of like opposites attract. You're sort of like the opposite version of each other, but you two really get each other and really get along. That kind of polarity you have in your personality traits makes you two click even more, makes you two get along even more is what I'm getting. And they start to learn from you and your differences and realize that, okay, maybe we don't deal with things in the same way. Maybe we don't think of things in the same way. We don't always react to situations in the same way, but we can learn from each other and we can deepen our bond to each other and our differences. We can learn from each other. And it's exciting to have somebody that's a little bit different to you or opposite of you for some here. I think some of you live a busy, fast-paced lifestyle, or you just do things a lot. Like you're very busy, you're very action-orientated. And sometimes when you don't have something to do, it can feel like you're very confused, like you don't know what to do. I hope that makes sense. So like, let's say you're having a rest day. Sometimes like, let's say you're so used to working or so used to being busy that it feels kind of like restless is the word I'm hearing, or like kind of confused. Like, what am I supposed to do with myself today? Some of you may resonate with that, whereas some of you may not enjoy the fast-paced lifestyle. It may feel a little bit like it doesn't align to you. Maybe you're somebody that likes to slow down, and when things are too chaotic, it can make you very confused. Your loved ones see you as somebody deeply intuitive, someone deeply connected to the higher realms, the cosmos, the universe, spirituality. This may be my very spiritual pile. You may love crystals, you may love astrology, you may love to learn about yourself, and your loved ones may think as though you've been very misunderstood in your life, where sometimes you love to try to understand others, to try to feel understood yourself, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that, but I'm seeing that. Your loved ones also see you as a person that has let go of a lot emotionally. You don't always open up about what you're going through emotionally, but you're strong enough to be able to heal from that and let go of that and create something new for yourself. Four of Cups, please. I'll analyze more of the cards now. Let me just get all your cards. Four of Cups, please. Please clarify the Four of Cups. The Page of Cups. Page of Wands, please. Please clarify the Page of Wands. Temperance. And the Three of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, please clarify the Nine of Cups. The Queen of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups and Strength popping out. So yeah, you're seen as very strong and resilient and a big dreamer. Big risk taker. Okay, we have Justice at the back of the deck. So to your loved ones, you're seen as somebody very honest. Some of you are very honest. A little bit blunt. Where you don't sugarcoat things. It's not that you don't care that somebody's feelings are gonna get hurt, but you'd rather be honest than lie to those you love. And your loved ones appreciate your honesty. They appreciate the fact that you're such a trustworthy person. They see you as somebody that is very angelic. You have a pure soul in some way. You have a contagious smile, a smile that lights up the whole room. You are somebody that has a lot of inner beauty as well as external beauty to you as a person, regardless of your gender. You're very attractive, especially for those that are in romantic connections. Like your lover sees you as like very sexy, but also very beautiful on the inside. But I feel like all your loved ones see you as a beautiful person inside and out. They see you as a person that is able to manifest your dreams and breathe life into everything you touch. They see the connection with you as a celebration and very positive and successful. You beam a lot of light out to the world. You have a glow to you, and you're someone that's really warm and inviting to those you love. Some of you may love animals and pets. Some of you may have pets of your own and really love your animals and pets and really just love them so much. You just want the best for them. And your loved ones know you want the best for them as well. Like, you really are that type of person that's not just focusing on yourself and what you wish for yourself, but you also wish for the best in terms of your loved ones. Your loved ones see you as somebody that is either learning to become more confident in yourself, or you are very confident in yourself already. And you also make those around you feel confident too. Your loved ones see you as a truth seeker, somebody that values honesty and communication in your connections, and you want to work with your connections in terms of like a team-like setting. You don't want to have conflict. You're not like a conflict-driven person. You value harmony. And sometimes you may, for some, may avoid conflict, but I feel like you want to work in a team with those you love. You want to sort things out either the minute it happens or the next day when things cool down emotionally. You're seen as very bold, expressive. You have a certain type of charisma and charm to you. And you're not letting any past failures hold you back from reaching your dreams, goals, and desires. You're also very powerful, enthusiastic. Um, Maybe there's something here about some of you being very adventurous. And you love to make those you love feel included. You could work very well with those you love. They feel like your connection is very healthy, very balanced, harmonic, stable. You bring a lot of harmony, passion, joy into their life. They may see you as somebody very curious, somebody that has like a youthful energy to you. You have like a kind of spark in you to the world. You may have a lot of potential and be seen as very bubbly to those you love. You may also be seen as somebody that wants to try out new hobbies or new things and gain new skills or passions. Try find new things in your life that you can work on and collaborate with those you love on, or collaborate with others. So I feel like this pile can sometimes go between like being seen as like not having gratitude and being very full of gratitude. And I think it just depends on the day on how you're feeling. But I don't think it's not that you're not a grateful person. And I don't think your loved ones see you as somebody that's not grateful. But some days are just very hard to keep going towards your dreams and goals. Because like I said, you have very big dreams and goals, and you can be prone to overthinking, and you can be like, for some of you, healing that self-worth, learning to feel good enough, learning to feel like the input you give is good enough. And it's like sometimes there's a frustration here of like, my dreams aren't happening quick enough. And I think you're learning to be patient. You're learning to allow things to flow, allow things to happen the way it needs to happen, and let divine timing take its course. Let the universe work its magic. But I think you're just such a big dreamer that sometimes you can overthink these things, and sometimes it can come across as not being grateful, but I don't think your loved ones see you as ungrateful. So it's 111 on the clock. Interesting. Okay, last thing I see here. I think the last thing I see here has a little bit to do with what I was speaking about now, because I feel like, how I said before, you're someone with big dreams. You have a lot of ambition. You are on the pursuit to excellence, and some of you may be a little bit perfectionistic. But like I said, you have big dreams, but sometimes it's like fears kind of block you. There's illusions kind of blocking you, fears blocking you, anxiety, like sometimes there are illusions happening, and sometimes there's a fear of being in the unknown, of waiting for things to happen. And in that uncertainty, in that unknown, is where you're going to gain more confidence in self, where you're going to realize that those fears that may hinder you or block you at times are an illusion. And I know it sounds contradictory because earlier I said you don't let fears block you, but I think as you get more vulnerable with those you love, and as you open up to them more on an emotional level, they do see that sometimes those fears do affect you, but you just don't show it as much. So I think, like, as your loved ones get to see those deeper sides to you, those more raw, vulnerable sides to you and your emotions, they see that, like, oh, pile number one also goes through these things. Because I think some of your loved ones may have seen you as somebody that didn't deal with those things before in the past, until they got to get a little bit more raw and deeper with you and seeing those sides of you. Your loved ones may see you as somebody that feels things on a very deep level, but you're also able to quickly get over it. You feel things very intensely, but you also quickly recover from that and gain your strength back. Your loved ones could also see you as somebody that has sometimes dealt with confusion or like a deep pain or sadness, but you're able to get out of that by looking within and healing. I feel like your loved ones see you as somebody that is able to make decisions very quickly, or you're very hasty to make decisions very quickly. But then, like, your intuition comes through and says you should make this decision. And then sometimes it's like you doubt that, it's like that second thought comes in and doubts it for some. Some of you may love running, may love exercising, may love taking care of your body, your mind, and your soul. So to wrap this reading up, how your loved ones see you, they see you as very much like somebody that sometimes needs your alone time, somebody that is getting to know yourself a lot deeper, find yourself, find your self-confidence, find your self-worth, or is getting there. They see you as somebody that's a very pure soul, very angelic. You have this light to you, and you're very honest and trustworthy, a big dreamer, goal setter, very ambitious, somebody that feels deeply. And just like a ray of sunshine, very expressive, very fun to be around. So this is how your loved ones see you. I really hope this reading resonated with you, pile number one. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Golden Cat's Eye Crystal and the Four of Wands, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what type of person do your loved ones perceive you to be. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So your loved ones perceive you to have a heart of gold, my pile number twos. You have a very big heart. And you have this golden energy to you and nature to you. You're seen as a very warm person, very fun to be around. It's like you're either the life of the party or you're just very fun to be around in your presence. I feel like you're young at heart, no matter your age, no matter what age you grow to be in the future, you're always going to be seen as somebody that's young at heart. I feel like your loved ones see you as somebody that is one day going to celebrate certain milestones that you reach. Some of you have already celebrated a lot of milestones that you've reached. Your loved ones see you as a celebration to be around. They see you as somebody that is stable as well and brings in this feeling of safety and comfort as well as fun to those you love. They see you as somebody very devoted and blissful to be around, that when you're around your loved ones, you make them feel like they can enjoy the simple things with you. So I feel like you're also very protective over those you love. And I feel like your loved ones see you as so cute, like a kindred spirit. They really feel like they click with you and you bring such joyful energies into their life. They're so grateful to have you in their life. Some of you could also be married, or they see you as somebody that is going to be a good marriage partner to your future spouse. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards for you and get some more information here. So spirit guides on my pile number 2s. Spirit guides on my pile number 2s. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. I didn't even need to ask the question. Your cards are just coming out. So I feel like your loved ones really know you well, or at least they think they do. Okay, they have opinions on you already. Like, they don't need to think about it. So, good opinions, of course. Spirit guides of pile number 2s. What type of person do the loved ones see them to be? We have the Devil in the reverse. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Six of Cups reverse is popping out as well. So I feel like this is a past energy that you've dealt with. And I'm getting here that with the Tower in the reverse at the back of the deck, your loved ones know that you've been through some things in life, that you've been through some kind of trauma. And I don't mean to trigger you, pile number 2, but it's like your loved ones feel very compassionate for you because they see you as somebody that's just been through a lot in life that you didn't quite deserve. There could also be some regrets here. Like, if some of your loved ones, for example, like family members or friends, and you had some rough patches in the past and they did some things that were not acceptable, but then pride has gotten in the way of them apologizing to you. If you're still close to them and still have them in your life, still loyal to them right now, they haven't fully gotten over that thing in the past. They haven't fully apologized to you and took like accountability for their actions and how they caused certain challenges in your life. I feel like some of you had dealt with people that you love being in denial of their own actions and their own behaviors that were hurtful to you. So if you resonate with that, they could be regretting what they've done, wanting to apologize to you, but having pride to do so. But if you don't resonate with that, your loved ones just see you as somebody that has gone through a lot of trauma and struggles in your past. You've gone through it, but you're also strong. You also don't stay in that energy all the time. You also don't wallow in your sadness too much is what I hear. You do feel that pain and you do sometimes look back at the past and kind of reflect on the past and heal from it. I feel like a lot of you have already healed from it, whereas some of you are avoiding the healing because the pain's too much, which I don't judge, no judgment here. It just depends what you resonate with. Whatever happened here brought a lot of fear and anxiety to you. And I think your loved ones just feel very compassionate towards you, where they want you to know that they're here for you, that they support you through this, that like they're kind of curious to see how your mental health is doing, how you're doing emotionally, if you're okay. And they want you to know that they're always here for you if you need somebody to talk to or a shoulder to cry on. Your loved ones see you as a very loyal person, as somebody that like they have a lot of nostalgic moments with, beautiful and happy memories with. Your loved ones see you as somebody that is very family orientated, or you love your family, or something like that, or like you see your friends as family, something like that is coming through. Your loved ones also see you as somebody that is not afraid of a challenge. You don't hold back from going towards a challenge, or sometimes you are a little bit afraid for some, but eventually you tackle that challenge and you realize that you were stronger than you thought you were. Your loved ones see you as somebody that either doesn't dwell in the past too much, or for some, you do sometimes live in the past, but you're trying to work on that. Your loved ones also see you as a very curious soul. You have a very curious nature to you. You're also very smart and intelligent, and you have a lot of potential to broaden the horizons with your intelligence and with your smartness. You have a lot of potential to grow that genius quality within you. Your loved ones also see you as someone with amazing ideas. They see you as someone very witty, and they love the conversations with you. They love to ask you questions and kind of like see how you're doing in your mind. Okay, let's take a look at the clarification cards so I can get more information. Spirit guides of pile number 2s. Spirit guides of pile number 2s. What type of person do their loved ones see them as? Clarify the Four of Wands, please. We have the Empress. Some of you could be mothers or fathers. Some of you were married in the past and got divorced and are single mothers or fathers. And like the people that are closest to you see you as very strong for being able to do that. Especially for those where like you were in a marriage or commitment with someone that didn't deserve you, that didn't, commit to you in the long run, that hid things from you or just treated you badly. Your family and friends and those you love see you as very brave and strong for being able to get out of this situation and being able to still take care of your children and still stay strong for your children. But they want you to know that you don't have to always stay strong, that they're here for you, that they love you, that they want to support you. I don't think that's for everybody, but just for someone here. I think with the Four of Wands and the Empress, your loved ones see you as somebody that is very nurturing. And like I said, you have a heart of gold. You're very nurturing. You're very kind. You're very much like either the mother of the friend group or the dad of the friend group. Your loved ones see you as somebody very trustworthy. And your loved ones see you as somebody that always tries to bring the joy and the fun into those you love lives. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. We have the Three of Cups. So your friends see you as a very good friend. They see you as somebody very talkative and they love the conversations you have. Some of your friends see you as somebody that has a little bit of social anxiety, but when you are around people you're comfortable with, you're very talkative. Like maybe some of you, like when you're around people you don't really know, you're a little bit more quiet and reserved, and like you ask people more questions where you're a little bit more mysterious at first until like you really get to know the person. Or some of you are just a little bit more discerning of who you let into your life, where you're you're like fearful of letting in people too quickly because you don't want to be disappointed. Because, like I said, you have a very big heart and you love in a very big way that you're just very careful of who you let into your friendship circle. You're also seen as somebody by your friends to be very supportive, very nurturing. It's 1333 on the clock. And your friendships in your life, like they feel like your friendship is going to continue to grow and become something more. Your friends see you as somebody very loyal and like trustworthy, and like you're gonna stay in their life for a very long time, forever even. And your friends see you as somebody that is very smart, like always loving to learn new things, and you are also very curious about their lives. You're not like a selfish kind of friend where you would only talk about yourself or care about yourself. You're also like curious to know about them and what's going on in their lives. For some reason, I said Oreo. Maybe somebody has a sweet tooth here. The devil in reverse, please clarify the devil in reverse. We have the tower in the reverse. So this is the kind of trauma you went through in the past. Bittersweet feeling. 7 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, please. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Then at the back of the deck, we have Temperance. Okay, so in terms of the signs I see here, the Empress is a very Venusian energy. So there could be some here watching that have Libra or Taurus placements. And then we have a lot of Neptunian energy here. I hear Uranus energy here. So I'm just hearing Uranus. So maybe Aquarius. I think it's Aquarius that... Yeah, it's Aquarius, okay? And then we also have, with Neptune, Sagittarius and Pisces. Oh, wait. Neptune is I'm getting confused here. Sorry, Pile 2. Sagittarius is Jupiter energy. But anyways, I feel Sagittarius and Pisces energy here. And then I also feel a lot of water sign energy, so Scorpio and Cancer is also here. And then there's also Aries here. So if you don't resonate with any of the signs, that's okay. That's just a confirmation for some here that are part of this reading. If it doesn't resonate, we'll still have more messages come through. So those you love could see you as a hopeless romantic person. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Those you love see you as a person that is more of a relationship type of person. You want love in your life. Your heart yearns for love in your life. And if you already have that, your family, your friends, those you love are so happy for you. They see you as a person that is marriage material. And if you don't have family yet, they could see you as a person that would be a great mother and father. Okay, and I see your loved ones thinking of you as somebody that really knows how to bring fun to the table, really knows how to bring people outside of their comfort zone. Like, whenever you're around people, you just know how to break the ice, is what I'm getting from your pile. You could also be seen as somebody that brings positivity in those you love's lives. I mean, there's a lot of celebratory energy here. I mean, we have the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Cups, which is both cards about celebration, fun. Like, I don't know if you and your friends like to go out and drink or like to party or anything like that. Some of you could be seen as like more of the party type of person, whereas some of you know how to have fun in different ways with your friends, with those closest to you, and even make a mundane or boring situation fun. Some of you are teachers. I'm getting a specific message for some. Some of you are doctors or healers. And some of you are like studying, I'm getting, with the Page of Swords, like in college or university. Some of you work with children or are very good with children and animals, and that's how I keep saying family. Maybe your family's energy is coming through a lot. Like, that's how they see you. They also see you as a very patient person, very pure soul, pure hearted. Like, they just see you as such an angel that could do no wrong, that is so loving, so romantic, hopeless romantic. You wear your heart on your sleeve. But I think those you love can sometimes see you as somebody that loves so deeply, you love so much that sometimes people have taken advantage of your kindness. And I think now you're learning to be more discerning of who you let into your life and have stronger boundaries with those you love. Okay? Those you love see you as very generous. They see you as somebody that wants to create a community with those you love. You treat those you love like family, like they're so close to your heart. And you also make those you love feel safe. You have this very homey type of comforting vibe to you, where they really trust you with all their hearts and soul, is what I'm getting here. Okay, and you want people around you that you can rely on for the long run. You're not that type of person that will just want like people to be friends with you for a month. Like, you're that type of person where if people are in your friendship circle or around you in your circle, like, you're more of that long run type of person. Even when you're dating, like, you don't want to just date a person for a short amount of time and let them go. You're really that person that wants more of a long-term type of commitment to those you love. And you're very loyal, so you need that same type of loyalty back. Okay, and I'm getting that you really take the pleasures in spending time with those you love as well. Some of you could have tattoos, as I'm looking at this Knight of Cups man here, but not for all of you, or piercings. Okay, and I'm seeing that you are in love with the energies of love. You just love love. You love your family. You love your friends. And even for those that aren't close to their family, like, you still have a respect for your family. And that's what I'm getting here. Some of you could be seen by those you love to have an artistic kind of energy to you. Like, you could be very creative in some way or have creative potential in some way. You're also really devoted to those you love and can be a little bit flirty. Though sometimes those you love can believe that there are a little bit of unrealistic expectations sometimes, because maybe not everybody loves the way you love. So I think for those you love, they think that everybody's different, and like, some people are not as kind as you, some people are not don't have like the capacity to give as much love as you. Some people just aren't loyal people. And I think you've learned certain lessons around, like, I can't necessarily expect everybody to love the same way I love, but I can choose who I let around me. I can't choose who my family is, but I can choose who I keep around me. And I think you've learned that lesson where you've grown a lot and they've seen that growth happen, where you no longer have such high expectations on people. But if people want to be around you for the long run, then they need to match your standards. Okay, because I feel like this is my pile of people that now have higher standards for yourself. You set the bar higher for yourself, okay? And you're not going to settle for less than you deserve, is what I'm hearing. You're also very in touch with your own emotions and you know what you want. That's what I'm getting from this pile. You also are very honest and vulnerable with those you love. Some of you are easily able to create opportunities for yourself, to bring in and manifest certain opportunities for your success, financial opportunities, financial prosperity. And your loved ones see you as somebody that is very ambitious, very determined, and dedicated to bring in successful outcomes and opportunities that help you win in your career or finances or your studies. And you're very focused on your future wealth, health, and material abundance. You may be, for some, starting out a new job or a new beginning in terms of career, or you're looking for that currently. And they see your kind of potential to reach spiritual and material abundance and to leave a legacy for yourself. Okay, so I'm getting that you're realizing that you are not helpless, that you are not stuck anymore in the past. I feel like your loved ones see you as somebody that is finally ready to release and let go of the past. Finally ready to let go of the limitations from the past, the restrictions of the past, the hardships and challenges of the past, as well as the trauma you went through in the past. You're liberating yourself from that and you're breaking the chains from that. You're no longer wanting to feel helpless or give your power away to situations that don't serve you and don't make you happy at the end of the day. So you've been through chaos in your life, but you are ready to move forward from that. You're ready to transform that from that and have your beliefs change. I think for you, for some of you, like, I almost get sometimes like in denial of the pain you've been through in the past, or fearing the unknown, fearing being in the same situations again. And I want to say you have nothing to fear at all. I know it's easier said than done, but you literally have nothing to fear at all. You learned the lessons from the past. You're not going to go in it with the same energy again. And before, you didn't know any better, especially if it was like people that hurt you in the past. But now you know what the red flags are in people if you've been hurt by others. So you're not going to allow that to happen to you again. You're gaining more boundaries and you're learning to speak up for yourself. You're learning to see people for who they are, the truth of who they are, and not romanticize them or see the illusion of who you want them to be. I think for some, your family and friends see you as somebody that doesn't really like change too much. Like, you like to be in your own little bubble and have your routines and have things go the way you expect it to. And that's okay, but that's just what I'm seeing here. Your loved ones think that you are learning to open up and trust again after being hurt in the past, especially if you've been hurt by people. But there is a need to let go of the old stories. Remember that you always have the power to rewrite your story. You're never stuck in the past, and your past doesn't determine the present moment or the future. Let go of those old stories you've told yourself of this is always like this, or this happens to me always, or whatever stories you've told yourself. Like, you always have an ability to change the script, to change and rewrite your story is what I'm hearing. And I'm kind of getting like, you shouldn't give up on the things you love. You shouldn't give up on the things you dream about. Even if fears creep in, even if the fear of the unknown creeps in, do not give up on your dreams, even when challenges come your way. Or you don't, or you, I don't know, just take it as it resonates. I think some of you are learning boundaries, and there's something about like you having very, very, very strong boundaries now, where it can be a little bit, what's the word? Your boundaries can be a little bit harsh, or I don't think harsh is the right word to use. Rigid. Okay? And this is your family and friends' perspective of it. It may not be, Maybe they're just not used to you setting boundaries now, especially if you've been a little bit more of a pushover in the past. Maybe they're not used to that. And this is their perspective. It doesn't necessarily have to be true. But one thing I've learned when I was in the stage of setting boundaries and learning self-love, I think you're also in a place of learning self-love with the Empress here. You know, we kind of like get very rigid with our boundaries at first, but then we learn what we can compromise on and what we won't. So it's a learning journey. Don't be too hard on yourself, pile number 2, but I'm just reading the energy of their perspective. Your loved ones see you as somebody that loves to daydream, somebody that wishes big, like you have very big dreams and goals and things you want to achieve in your life. You kind of live in your own world, in your own fantasy daydream world, and they love that about you. You're so whimsical. Okay, but then I'm also getting an opposite energy of your friends or some people that are close to you celebrating the fact that you're now standing up for yourself and having boundaries. So I guess it's just on their perspective. I guess it's just the way they perceive things. So it sounds contradictory, but we're channeling different people here. I'm also getting that they see you as somebody that is very good at reasoning. You're very intellectual. You have a thirst for knowledge. Okay. And I'm also hearing you're very truthful, you know, and I'm getting that some of you give the greatest gossip, like the hottest tea, like you bring hot tea to the table. Um, whenever your friends interact with you, like you know how to make the conversations interesting. And there's always good gossip with you, or there's good conversations with you where you two catch up all the time. And it's like they just want to know more and more and more. So, this is what I have for you, pile number 2s. This is the type of person your loved ones view you to be. So, I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Pyrite crystal and the 2 of Swords, this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what type of person do your loved ones perceive you to be. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Weird message for someone specific. Does someone have a toothache? Because I felt it as soon as it got to this pile, because I didn't feel it in pile 2. But yeah, the 2 of Swords is about your decision-making process. Let's get some more cards to get more information. So, Spirit Guides of pile number 3s. Spirit Guides of pile number 3s. Clarify the 2 of Swords, please, in terms of the type of person their loved ones perceive them to be. So we have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. One more card for clarification. 3 of Wands in the reverse. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, and then can we have more cards for the type of person their loved ones perceive them to be? We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 7 of Cups. The type of person their loved ones perceive them to be, the 5 of Pentacles. I hear the word loss. Some of you have gone through loss or grief. The type of person their loved ones perceive them to be, the 5 of Wands. Okay, at the back of the deck, we do have Temperance. Okay, for you, I feel like as I get into your energy, like you're kind of hard to figure out. I don't know, like it's weird because in pile 1 and 2, like, they had opinions of those they love, like, and it came out very fast. But with you, it's like, I need a little bit of time to just connect to this energy, so bear with me. I don't know if you're like a little bit more hard to figure out or understand by those you love. Not that you're misunderstood, but I think for you, you just have more of an intricate, multi-dimensional personality. You have a duality to you that you can sometimes contradict yourself, or you can sometimes have more of like layers to your personality, more multidimensionality and a polarity to who you are as a person. Like, I can be this and that at the same time, and I can be both, just depending on my mood, or depending on the day, or depending on the situation, you know? So I think for you, the Two of Swords here is representing, and even with Temperance here, that kind of energy of you being able to be in both energies at the same time. You're very comfortable with your own duality. And I think you're that type of person that is hard to figure out, because it's like in different situations you show up differently depending on the situation. You have a very unique personality according to those you love. You could be seen as somebody that fights for what you want in life with the Five of Wands. You know, like when you really dream about something, when you really have a big wish, when you have this kind of fantasy in your mind of like, this is what I want to go for, this is what I want to achieve. I'm nowhere near there yet with the Five of Pentacles. There's a lack of it in my life right now, but I'm going to fight for it until I get what I want. And I hear a plane going by, so they see you as somebody that has the potential to completely change your reality with the 2 5s here. Completely shift your reality and move from point A to B in accelerated speed. Faster than the average person. They believe that you have a lot of potentials and keys to where you want to be, because you really have that determination to go after what you want. They see you as somebody that has a go-getter personality type. You could be a very decisive person. When you want something, you go for it, and nobody's going to tell you something different. Some of you could be seen as a little bit stubborn. But stubborn doesn't always have to be bad. Like in a situation where this is what you want, you have your eye on it, nobody's going to tell you something different that's going to make you question yourself or make you think of something different. Like if you want something and you have your eye on it, you're going to go for it. And even if that person's not happy with it, like they can deal with it. But you're going to show them and prove them wrong almost, for some of you. For some, like if you have a lot of stubbornness, it can be a little bit frustrating at times for those you love, but they love you as you are and accept you as you are. Remember, not every message is going to resonate because this is a general reading. I'm getting that you don't let your past situations affect how you see your future. So, for example, if you went through challenges in the past to do with your finances, you're not letting that, or even in the present moment, you're not letting that change your vision. You're not holding on to that belief from the past. You're not letting that stop you from reaching your goals. Because I feel like this is my pile of people that have big goals and dreams and things they want to move after. And that's what I get from the Three of Wands, Six of Cups reverse, and Four of Pentacles. Again, go-getter attitude. And Pyrite is a crystal of prosperity. So your loved ones see you as a person that has a lot of potential to create prosperity and long-term wealth in your life. And even if you're not there yet, even if you're still in that mode of creating that and building your life to become that, making certain decisions and choices so that you can have that, they see your potential and they see that you're a good decision maker, and they're really happy that you're not letting what has happened in the past or present limitations affect you and restrict you. You're not holding on to that. You're keeping your vision open. You're not letting that restrict you or hold you back, at least in their perspective. What else am I getting here? You're also seen as somebody very responsible to those you love. Like, if you are working, you could save, you could budget, you could work very well with money. Okay? Or even if you haven't made the best choices in the past to do with your finances and money, you are learning and you are growing, and you're not letting past mistakes stop you from learning right now. Okay? Stop you from like having that mindset of I can better myself. You're also seen as a very patient and I hear delightful person to be around. Some of you have a sweet tooth or love to bake cookies, because I'm clairvoyantly seeing cookies, and it's like you make the best cookies or cupcakes or cakes or whatever. Or some of you love to cook or are foodies. Okay. You're also going to climb the ladder to success, I get here. And your friends see you as a really good friend. Okay. You also have a lot of balance in your life. So let's clarify all the cards we have here. So the Three of Cups, please clarify the Three of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. So I feel like there are some people you have moved on from, I'm getting, that are like very unsatisfied with the fact that you're not in their life anymore. Because they haven't moved on from you and they think that you've moved on from them, like ex-friends or something like that. That's what I'm getting for some here. Like they're very regretful of how they treated you in the past or whatever happened in the past, especially if there was some kind of conflict here that broke off your connection, or if things ended on bad terms. They feel very regretful and they really feel your absence because you were really a positive part of their life. The memories you have together, they still hold on to. And they think that you've moved on, but they still have hope to heal the connection and recover what was lost. But for your current friends, they see you as a very good friend. They see you as a person that, like, I feel like you have that polarity to you where sometimes, like, you don't like to do the same things over and over again. I feel like you like to switch things up and spice things up. Like, I'm getting, for some of you, maybe you switch between two different aesthetics, or you switch between hairstyles, or maybe you're somebody that likes to try out new methods and different things. Like, you don't like to do things in the same boring ways. Or you may be that type of person that loves to try out new foods, new restaurants, new music. Like, you don't like to just stick to the same things the whole time. Some of you may have more of a bigger friendship group where, like, sometimes they miss you. Because, like, let's say you're hanging out with this friend and then next weekend you're seeing this friend and they're, like, kind of missing you. I'm getting that for some. Whereas some don't really like change. But some here do really like change, do really like to switch things up and spice things up. Otherwise, things get very boring and stale in your life. Okay? I get that your friends also have a lot of hope for your connection, for it to grow into something more long-term, something more fulfilling. Maybe you're somebody that is very busy and focused on your career, and it's like you don't have always much time, because I feel like this is my pile of very independent people, and you have big goals and things you're working towards. So sometimes you don't always have the time for your friends, and they really miss you when you're absent from them. They really feel your absence when you're not there. But they're hopeful for your future and they wish the best for you. They want you to achieve your biggest goals and dreams, and they understand that. Let's get some clarification for the Seven of Cups. The Empress. I feel like those you love see you as a very romantic soul. They see you as somebody that is like a hopeless romantic. You love love, and you have like that type of energy where you, I don't know if some of you want more of like a fairy tale type of love. Um, and if some of you more so like want serious commitment, family, love, those types of things, or just like marriage or something like that. Whereas some of you love to explore your sensuality through different lovers, or are polyamorous, or are a little bit more open to these sensual energies and having like friends with benefits or something like that. Like maybe some of you have many options in love. If you don't resonate with that, if you're single, and like there's a lot of people that are attracted to you, at least that's how your loved ones view you. Whereas some of you like are very loyal, you only stick to one partner. So I guess it just depends who's watching this. But something about that is coming through. Five of Pentacles, please. Six of Swords reversed. Five of Wands, please. Seven of Swords. Okay. Clarify Seven of Swords. Ten of Wands. Okay, we do have the Nine of Swords at the back of the deck. So let me just analyze these cards for a minute and see what else I can pick up on here. So in this pile, the signs I see here, I mostly see air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Libra is coming up very strongly with the Empress here. And, maybe some Taurus too, but I mostly feel Libra since we have a lot of air sign energy here. I also feel a lot of fire sign energy within this pile, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and yeah, also some water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I'd say mostly air energy, okay, especially Libra. It is 2:22 on the clock as we speak. I hear that some here may love conspiracy theories. Or, yeah, like something about that is coming through. Like maybe you love to have deeper conversations about more metaphysical things, more of like philosophical conversations. Some of you like fantasy movies or fantasy books or romance movies or romance books, I'm getting for some. And some may just love to romanticize every little moment of their life. This may be my pile of people for some that love to post on social media like every single day, or like something about like online businesses, or what are those accounts where you just post to your close friends or something like that? But you just post like random things. I don't know. I'm getting that for some. Okay, I'm getting that like you could be very mysterious and intimidating to others. And I get that some of you have an RBF, resting B face. And I'm also getting here that like some want to travel and visit different countries and experience the beauty of different countries. Some here love art, love to go to museums and do little different things like that, or have like a very intricate taste in music. Something about your music taste is coming through. And I was speaking about like an intimidation factor here where like you look like that type of person that is very protective over those you love, where if somebody wrongs those you love, like you're gonna go down with a fight or something like that. You're gonna defend those you love. But I also get here, like, if somebody's gonna come to you with a mean or negative energy, you're gonna fight back. And you're like, something about your words can really hurt a person for some. But like, it's in a very funny way because it's like this person came to you and tried to, I hear, shit talk you or tried to be very rude to you. And then it's like you come back with the fire. I don't think you just do that just to be mean to somebody. Because I actually get that you're a very sensitive soul, or some of you aren't sensitive, but like you love very deeply and you want harmony around you. You want love around you. And, you know, like you don't want those types of energy around you because I feel like this pile for some is very empathetic and nurturing, where like those energies make you worried and fearful and you just don't want that in your life. Some of your loved ones may see you as a little bit competitive, like a very hard worker, where sometimes you can be an overachiever is what I hear, but that quality in you is really going to propel you forward to reaching your goals. And what is an overachiever really? Is that just their perception of you, or is it true? I don't know. Sometimes, like, when life stresses get to you, it really gets to you, and then you can get a little bit moody for some. Or, like, some are very empathetic here when you're around negative energies or lower vibrational energies, it can make you either very snappy or very worried. Because you're like a sponge absorbing other people's energies. I feel like this pile has a very healing, cleansing energy. I feel like sometimes it's like if a change happens to your finances when you don't have that security or stability, you can feel very stressed out. So I think if you are an overachiever, I think it's maybe your circumstances that's making you really fight for what you want. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you make sure you have time for rest and self-care and make sure you're not getting burnt out or anything. But you know what? My opinion is if you are going to fight for what you want, you're going to get somewhere. Even if you're like in a circumstance right now where you're really worried about your finances, where you're experiencing a lack of money, you know, you putting in that hard work is going to get you somewhere eventually, and it's going to get you results you want. So it's going to birth in a new reality for you. It's going to birth an abundance for you with the Empress here. Help you reach your dreams and goals. So you have a lot of potential there. Okay, your friends and family and loved ones, those you love, see you as somebody very beautiful inside and out. You have an inner richness within your soul. You give a lot. You're a giver. You're very generous. You can be a little bit chaotic, but in a fun way. Again, I hear contradictory. You're a very hard worker where sometimes those you love like wonder how you do it. Because they wouldn't be able to go the extra mile like you do. It's almost like they're looking at you with awe because you do so much for yourself. And it's like the amount you can work towards, the amount of effort you put in is a lot. So it's like it is going to get you far in life, and they're just wondering, like, how do you do this? How do you have so much energy and drive to really fight for the things you want in life? I just saw 222, and I hear that you've made a lot of progress within your life. I don't know if you heard that. Somebody's hooting outside. So, like, your progress is very big and loud since somebody was hooting as I said that. Or your progress is going to be very big and loud. And those you love see this progress creating a change in your finances. or there has already been a big change in your finances, a big level up within your finances. You're also very loyal to the ones you love, and when somebody is disloyal or dishonest to you, it really hurts your feelings. It really makes you angry because you give in so much loyalty to your connections. You're so generous with your connections. You go the extra mile to show those you love how much you love them. And I really see that strongly within your pile, where they see you as somebody they want to hold on to forever. You're also somebody that makes them feel safe, that makes them feel supported through all their life journeys. And even when you have conflict or disagreements with those you love, they know how much you love them. They know how much you care. I don't think that last part is for everybody, but for some. So I really hope this reading resonated with you. I think this is all I have here for you, my pile threes. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.